What if I told you that some of Korea's most hated actors are also the most adored by the rest of the world? Let's start with Kim Go Eun. Insanely talented, universally praised for her roles in Goblin and Kdrama, but from the very beginning, Korean netizens picked her apart. Why? Because she doesn't fit their beauty standard. Her face? Unique, expressive, unforgettable. But apparently, that's not good enough. The hate was quiet until she started landing massive roles. Then it got loud. When she starred alongside K-drama kings like Lee Min-ho, the backlash exploded. People said she wasn't pretty enough to stand beside him. In 2018, she posted a barefaced photo on social media. Simple, natural, and the comment section? Brutal. People called her plain, said she looked like someone's aunt. She deleted the photo. The hate got to her, but her international fans, they rallied, flooded the comments with love. Today, most of the people defending her looks, they're not Korean, and that says something. Now Han So Hee, arguably one of the most visually stunning actresses working right now. International audiences love her in My Name and The World of the Married. She's fierce on screen and fierce in real life. She's outspoken, opinionated, and she calls out double standards, especially how women are treated in the industry. That does not sit well with netizens. And then there are the tattoos. She used to have them all over. International fans found it cool, edgy, real. But netizens called her tattoos unprofessional. And the acting industry didn't want to see them either. So, when she debuted, she covered them up. Maybe with makeup. Maybe with removal. No one knows. But last year, she did a shoot for Balenciaga and boom, tattoos on full display. Global fans admired her tattoos, but netizens found them uncomfortable. Netizens admit her face card never declines, but they judge her old tomboyish looks, heavy makeup, and yes, even the fact that she smoked. They want her polished and passive. She gave them raw and rebellious. And honestly, that's why the rest of us can't get enough. Same story, different woman. Song Ye Kyo, an icon. But now, netizens say she's getting ugly. All it took was one press conference for the glory. She wore a regular outfit, hair down, minimal glam. Nothing outrageous. Yet suddenly, the comments turned. She's lost her charm. She looks so old. What goddess? It's obvious she's aged. She was body shamed too. Called too thin, like she lost her appeal. Meanwhile, international fans were like, she's 40-something and looks this good? I'd sell my soul for that. Then there's Honey Lee, former Miss Korea, literally represented the country at Miss Universe. And still, Korean netizens dragged her. Why? Her honey-toned skin, which didn't fit Korea's pale-skinned ideal. Her muscular thighs, too masculine, apparently. Even her dimples, yeah, dimples. Surgeons offered to remove them. She once said the hate made her almost give up on her career. But outside of Korea, people were obsessed. Her Miss Universe run made her a global star. And today she's still praised as one of the most beautiful Miss Koreas ever. Then there's Park So-dam, known for the critically acclaimed film Parasite. This one hurts. She beat thyroid cancer, made a comeback, and immediately got hit with some of the most disgusting messages you can imagine. She's always been open about not fitting Korean beauty standards. Monolids, softer features, not the ideal look. She even acknowledged it herself, saying people might think she looks plain. But one netizen crossed every line. They wrote, "I can't believe this is the face of the female lead. Have some decency. You're ugly and overly ambitious for thinking you deserve a lead role. And worse, it would have been better if you had just passed away from your illness. Let that sink in. She survived cancer, and someone told her she should have died. But her response? Graceful, poised, iconic. She posted, 'Thank you for visiting my SNS. I will continue to be active. I will keep the original message. I wish you a happy new year and hope to live a long, healthy life.' That is class. That is strength. And that's why her international fan base is massive. Ever since Parasite, people all over the world have been rooting for her. They say she's not just pretty, she's radiant. But it's not just actresses getting hit. Even Lee Min-ho, the actual prince of K-drama, wasn't safe. If you know anything about Lee Min-ho, it's this. He's been praised since day one as the perfect male lead. But apparently, all it takes is one new look to shake that image. Min-ho showed up to an event in Thailand. He was invited as a guest speaker, and the event? It was literally about promoting confidence and individuality, a celebration of uniqueness. Min-ho delivered a heartfelt, thoughtful speech about self-worth, and yet all people could talk about were the photos. Photographers captured every angle, every expression. And within hours, headlines and online forums exploded. Not about what he said, but how he looked. Specifically, his weight gain. Netizens immediately pounced. They said his face looked puffier than usual, that he'd lost his signature sharpness. Some even said he looked noticeably older than his peers. But here's the twist. While some people nitpicked, Min-ho's fans weren't having it. They pushed back hard. He still looks amazing. His weight doesn't erase his charm. Let him live, let him be happy. A few weeks later, he dropped a new photo shoot, and it only fueled the debate. More comments, his face looks too full. Where's the old Min-ho? But again, his fans came in strong, reminding everyone that his success isn't tied to his waistline. And honestly, has any drama of his ever flopped? No. So if he's feeling good, that's what matters most. Now let's talk about Yang Se Jong. Fresh off his role in Doona, and just like that, he's the next target. People said he looked too average, that he'd put on weight, and that it made him less believable as a romantic lead. One comment straight up said, he just needs to lose weight. I was disappointed. Others criticized his lack of aura, like his screen presence wasn't strong enough. And when you're starring opposite someone like Suzy, the comparisons get vicious. But what makes this even more frustrating? Yang Se Jong didn't just roll out of bed and show up. He trained. He reportedly lost 3 kilograms for the role. He even got laser hair removal to clean up his mustache, all to fit this polished image expected of him. But none of that mattered to the harshest netizens. They still said he didn't look good enough. They still said he couldn't match Suzy's beauty. It's a reminder that no matter how much effort someone puts in, if they don't match that one-size-fits-all beauty mold, they get dismissed. And here's the thing. International fans were baffled. They saw nothing wrong with his appearance. To them, Yang Se Jong looked natural, grounded, and emotionally compelling. It's not about looking like a wax figure. It's about connecting. And he delivered that. The message here is clear. Korea's beauty standards are brutal. But for the rest of us, these stars aren't too ugly. They're just too bold, too human, too real. And that's exactly why we love them. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you are there.